Wow.
Welcome back.
No sé qué mierda estábamos haciendo. Day 2.
Day
Okay, let's
2.
go.
I think
Open
we were
bar.
doing some side quests or something.
No.
Más bien lo de esta mina que te pidió investigar una cosa. ¿Joyce era?
Quiero interrogar un poco a los muchachos que están ahí con los cosas.
Creo que es eso. You could just go and try it.
El armor, murder weapon, la bola,
¿La bola?
la bola.
La bola.
Interrogate the drivers about the smuggling. Estaba pensando. El tema es que como ya era de noche y el chabón decía, che, se hace de noche, vamos a la cama, dicen. Y tiene razón, pues seguramente después se iban a dormir los tipos. ¿A quién vamos a interrogar si se ponen a dormir? Pará. Speaking of which, estate pelotudo. Pajero. No, déjalo fuera. Ok. Down it goes. Ugh. Hace tanto que no usaba auriculares así que siento... Mi voz se siente medio rara cuando hablo. Estaba acostumbrado a usar los otros. No sé por qué está bloqueando el sonido. There he is. Ese guachín. Se puedo pegar una cachetada. Pero no tenemos que hablar de este chabón primero para otra cosa. O me estoy equivocando.
Morning.
No me acuerdo.
I've got some good news. I took care of the body. The thought of him decomposing in my MC wouldn't let me sleep.
Se llevaron el fiambre. Apparently. I don't know if I was ready to let him go. What? Bruh, no. Keep your whole up in check.
I'm just glad he's gone. We have other matters to attend to.
Oh well, we'll get the armored boots in another lifetime.
The Union muscle finally turned up, and they look rowdy. We need to talk to them.
The Union muscle. No estoy seguro a qué se refiere.
Tampoco, la verdad.
Espero que no sea muy literal, porque hacer una Spinky con un chabón es una cosa, pero a un grupo de gente no estaría mal. Are these the main guards?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and one loose thread less to worry
Find out who's in the Union box.
and one big problem to replace it.
Why do we need to talk?
Everything points to the Dockworkers Union. The belt used for hanging him. The circumstances, which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them. And it won't be...
What do you mean, rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here.
Vamos a tener que hablar con los muchachos de Moyano.
Men who drink beer for breakfast?
There's so many of
an
them.
armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys. That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out.
He's not exaggerating about that mortal danger. Just calmly factoring it in. Your fists clench and your pulse.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them. Continue with our business.
Ok, bueno. Podemos hacerlo de los drivers primero.
Streetwise.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you.
Ok. Entonces, si vamos a hacer las tasks en orden, dijimos que íbamos a ver the free drivers, dice el Sam. Ok, ahora los muchachos. ¿Le podemos hablar a esta señora?
And there's no public phones nearby?
She's agitated and keeps pulling at the frayed.
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway.
Cryptozoologist wife. Okay.
The cryptozoologist wife, yeah, that's a job, by the way.
Yeah, but that is a
Please don't
word.
trouble yourself
That is
about me,
that is
sweetie.
also a word, yeah.
I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line
A
isn't
A
working.
cryptozoology, that is a thing. No es un laburo muy popular, te puedo admitir, pero it is a job.
The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too. The manager was vague about it.
Why would he be vague?
Lieutenant Kitsuragi, may I ask what you needed?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still. I was also hoping. Oh,
Let me check
forgive me
something.
for not
A
introducing
todo esto
myself.
igual que hemos hecho de
My
este
name
juego,
is Lena,
no me he
and my
fijado.
husband and I are staying with
Eh,
our friend Gary just
¿Qué
down
tanto
the street. But
porcentaje es?
I
¿Qué
come
tantos
here
días
for
son
tea when they're away.
al mínimo?
Sí, ¿por dónde vamos en el juego?
Sí, no tengo idea, pero...
Pasa
Seguramente
que
no
como
lo estamos
juego no
speedruneando,
tiene-
eso seguro.
No, pasa que como juego no tiene un coso que dice main quest. Es
Claro,
como
no,
que
porque
es medio
te
difícil.
da... Porque el objetivo es muy simple, por eso como dije, endings reales es solo uno, es el resolver el caso.
A ver,
El
la verdad
asesino es uno
milanesa-
solo,
Mirá.
y las claves principales están todas al final en la Sea Fortress. Eso es lo más importante
La
que tenemos
verdad
que
de la
saber.
milanesa es que acá la guía no lo cataloga como días. Y aparentemente, tipo,
Puede ser que no hay un
no hay
límite de
mucho.
tiempo, decir.
No hay límite. Eso sí, yo lo chequeé, no hay límite de tiempo.
Me
Pero,
imaginé que no era el
o
caso.
sea, creo que todo se podría hacer en el primer día, si, tipo, lo haces todo
Si las
rápido.
speedruneás, sí, pero tenés que speedrunearla zarpado. Tenés que llevarte jugado el juego entero.
Eh, A ver, según la guía, acá la guía no te dice en qué orden hacerlo, te dice nada más los puntos importantes que tenés que hacer para terminar el
That's
juego.
just it.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thick.
You have more important things to worry about.
Yo lo más importante que me fijé era eso, era más lo de los endings, para asegurarme que no nos pase, bueno, como lo del paper clipping, que ya nos pasó eso, que por lo
Sí.
del, ¿qué era? Por lo del journal del chabón, una cosa así, no me acuerdo qué era,
Creo que sí.
o se quedó sin moral
Creo
en
que-
alguna parte.
A ver.
Por eso estamos saveando, quicksaveando, autosaveando todo el tiempo, por si no triggeramos una de esas de nuevo.
Ah, ¿ves? Por ejemplo, esto de lo de las Union Box que te había mencionado recién, you have to do it.
Bueno, eso obvio, eso obvio debo hacerlo. Lo de la Union claramente tiene todas las cosas para ver con esto. Lo mismo el sátrapa del Moyano de este juego. Pero imagino que lo de la Lena de Cryptozoologist Wife no tiene nada que ver.
No,
O por ahí te da unos
no,
puntos extra para una choice después. O por ahí simplemente te da some shit.
Por ejemplo, finding your badge and your gun is mandatory.
Sí, eso me imagino así. Bueno, sabes que me aburrió el Lena. Esta no cuenta como uno de los drivers, ¿no? Esta era la Gardener,
No.
¿sí?
Let me handle this. Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome. Yes, extremely normal. I'm not a gardener, by the
El
way.
Legal Counselor
I'm a
for the
legal
Dog Workers
counselor for the
Union.
Dock Workers Union. So
Interesante.
let's
Okay,
get to it.
sure.
You're looking for Titus Hardy.
No entiendo la parte
I
donde nos
think he
tiene que
has
importar eso.
information that will help you.
Que
Maybe he
nos
does.
tira un nombre.
That's Titus.
Titus
Talk to him.
Harding.
But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Titus.
No strong arming. Nothing official. The district of Martinez does not recognize your...
It doesn't matter if
She says nothing. You're sure Easley mentioned something about a lawyer, Elizabeth someone, but you're too dumb to remember
Too
what
dumb
it
to
was.
remember what it was. I should talk to Titus then. So we'll do that later. Vamos de una cosa a la vez. Si no, así es como vamos a terminar el día 14 para el momento que salimos del establecimiento.
No, pero eso de hablarle a Titus lo tenés que hacer,
Bueno, pero later. Primero vamos a interrogar a los muchachos. Así tenemos lo que nos da la flaca esta. La única persona con cerebro que vimos hasta ahora. Yo voy a darle bola a eso primero. Si nos viene a task para ser la única persona con cerebro en todo este puto juego, voy a priorizar eso. La próxima tiene un skill point por eso, ¿no? Ya tenemos maxeado Physical Instrument.
Sí, ya no puedes ser más strong de lo que ya sos.
El pompe.
Tu cuerpo entero es una arma ahora, ¿ok?
Good. Ok, fui.
Y ahora podés subirte. Podés subirte.
Vamos a apreciarlo de una forma más inteligente. ¿Cuál es el check que menos ganas tener de rehacer?
Déjame pensarlo bien. No estoy seguro, pero ¿sabes qué? Podrías ponerle más puntos a Endurance.
Fine. Endurance it is. There, we're very tanky.
Listo, ahora tenés más HP.
O sea, ese es un driver. ¿Qué más? Fucking hate this shit, te va toda la vuelta con un pelotudo. Ese era un driver. A la derecha creo que había otro. Ahí hay dos. Bueno, este es un dead end. Vamos a hablar de este primero.
Hablale, a ver.
¿Qué hace, pajero? Dije, ¿qué hace, pajero?
The woman still has her eyes fixed
Pajera,
on
me
the
corrijo.
photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
if you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Might be a finger five.
Where am I? Who are you?
I'll be low around here. No.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
When else would you be
Back
then?
in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are until
Sure.
you came along, that is.
Right. Vamos a lo que me importa.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I
What the
have
fuck are you
anything
holding?
better. Diamonds.
Diamond.
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was? Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
Ni tenés idea qué mierda tenés.
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo.
Poner un
Maybe
cadáver
you're
ahí
right.
me hizo un pedo.
Ni se enteró, wow.
Hija de puta.
Amazing.
Esta gente.
She says that as if something narcotic is
Fucking
the real.
bitch.
What is the car with
Then
contraband?
it's contraband, Lowman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs. No, vamos a la segunda. Vamos a dar una.
She's just
Vamos
a
a dar una.
distracted old woman. We should maybe let...
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Okay,
A
fuck you.
dream is really...
Um,
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary, not drugs.
Excuse me?
The what now?
Yes,
The what?
there is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
I don't like
Okay,
the sound
sure.
of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug.
That's not really what I was getting at.
Then what were you getting at?
What is it you're holding
You're
exactly?
man, Lowman. What of it?
Fine, fuck
Good.
you.
I don't care about drugs.
Like
Yes, go. Enough.
Ok. Cada NPC que interactúo me entrena una neurona. No sé cuántas me quedaron ya. Ya te veo el muchacho este, sí, todo muy lindo.
Sí, desde ayer, boludo. Holy shit.
Ah, sí, ahí, boludo. ¿Eso te pensás que es el
Bien
buzo
ahí,
lo que tiene ahí? No, eso lo que tiene es un bulto de caca que tiene alrededor del cinturón. Esa es la caca que estaba holdeando el chabón.
Que no duermen, no comen, no, just
No, viven
stand
para la
there.
protesta.
Viven para protestar.
Exacto. Hey, flaco, es tu turno ahora.
Le ha llegado tu hora.
Hey, Tommy,
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man.
it's
What's
a
on your
chill
mind?
dude. Care to disperse and change your working stupid? No, man. What are you holding anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Okay, and what are you actually holding?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to GGAD in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately.
Is there a machine behind
This
you?
rockin' beauty. Sure is, like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah, sure, the pretty neat.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their
Okay,
way
one
to
of
the
those
kids
found
way out in
tracksuits you're
Guam.
holding.
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise.
There's no denying it. Your body needs to feel that
No, I
the
don't need
man
that.
taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Seems like
I
a
mean,
man
you
who
could
knows about drugs.
try.
¿Por qué estamos pulsando?
Ah, man.
Porque
Me
puedes.
and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But
Okay.
those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Do you find that those other addictions with drug trafficking?
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
What? Of course
Then
not.
what's your deal here?
Fine.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on
Este al
this
menos tiene
roundabout is
cerebro para
waiting
tirar
for a
del-
shipment from the
la
harbor
posta.
to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
I think.
Maybe.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
What do you think of the that trade
Look,
now?
man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another
Puedes
name to
intentar el
probe
rol.
those questions.
Fine.
I mean, es
No
uno
pasa
de los guays.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a person.
I'm
Man.
okay, man. Just the jam's got me
Man,
down.
you look
The
sad.
fumes, the chemical rainbows,
Man,
the
you look
tarpaulin
fucking
stretching
tired.
the
Chemical
engine
rainbows.
off.
Buena forma de ponerlo.
Maybe the full-on
Se quedan acá.
direct.
Chao. No grita nada. Hay un tercer chabón, pero no sé exactamente dónde sería. ¿Estamos abajo? Hoy ya no estamos en el traffic jam. Este es el scammer.
Cámara.
Que no te puede vender la puta radio encima. Un porro. Y acá estaba la pawn shop y no, acá ya no. Huh. Tendría que haber un tercer driver. No que sean por ahí. Déjame checarlo todo. Era este muchacho, ¿no? Este es el que vende acá el juego.
Welcome to it.
Ah, es el Racist Lorry Driver.
Do continue, sir.
Come on, man. The hooler. It's just a greeting. Alors,
I know exactly what you meant. You think my... But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually...
Silence. The air between them. Your partner needs backup. Now's
Fucking
the
A,
moment to
Kim.
shine.
I got your back. What?
Your finger pistols at the lieutenant.
What?
You know, you can do that. Para que hayas conseguido,
Oh,
conseguido esa
fine.
kill.
You two make a cute couple. You know that.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his
Okay, sure.
What
Now,
do you
para,
say?
volvamos a usar el cerebro.
Officers.
Empecé a usar el cerebro, por
He
favor.
smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of
Basta,
high tar
chicos.
content cigarettes. Astra Whites.
Found the smog in the trash.
Oh man, that's great. God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
What are you holding?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so
Damn,
it's a
el
sitting
French
wet
accent
on
de
your
este
ass
chaval
situation.
it's kind of hard. Menos mal
El
que está el
non-accent
texto.
es muy...
Menos mal que
El
está el texto.
non-accent es muy notable también, en mi caso.
Exactly. Vos tenés el lo-fi accent. Si yo me imagino para esto tenés tipo música o algo, pues te volaste, ¿no?
No, it's fine.
Porque no puedes escuchar ni siquiera los sound effects. Que son algo al menos. What cargo?
Apples.
Apples.
Yeah, apples.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
You're Lorryman, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Why not?
Mira,
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies
Claro,
here
porque el cigarrillo no
and
es una
then use
droga.
it to
No sabía.
outcompete
no,
us
pero el cigarrillo
on
no
the
es una
manufacturing.
droga.
Claro, pues el cigarrillo y el
Todo bien.
alcohol son agua, claro. Uno es agua y el otro es un respirador para el
Es un
not
respirador.
asthma. Para el not asthma. Claro. Que no, yo como no tengo asma, yo
Exacto.
fumo cigarrillo, yo no fumo esa porquería de los pibes de
They know
asma.
they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow.
It's racial
It's social
sabotage.
sabotage.
Racial
Economic
economic
sabotage.
sabotage. Hold up.
Hold up.
Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Rochelle, right?
He eyes you warily, unsure.
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
What are you still hanging around here for, dude?
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass
The
cancer.
bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer. Okay. Vamos a tirar la posta entonces.
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
The one reselling humanitarian aid packages?
That's the one. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. Is your man alright? 100%. He's a lorryman selling his employer stuff. Broke the seals on it.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what...
Okay.
Guess so.
Okay, acá.
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge, you know.
Change the topic. Not sheep, ostriches.
Ah, ya, lo puedes corregir. Lo puedes corregir para bardearlo. No, no, eso va a dar una piña nada más. Sabes que no, voy a
Oh, come on,
esquipear,
do it.
voy a esquipear el derrame cerebral. Thank you. No te dejan corregir lo que era hacer. Actually, the metaphor. No. Con estos tipos no nos podemos hacer no podemos poner técnica. Si encima de karate Hobocop se hace el nerd, no, estamos mal.
I mean, you could try.
So, Silen, la falopa, ¿dónde la tenés?
I don't go in for that, officer.
Mentira, tenés una cara de drogadicto, por eso tenés los anteojos pelotudos.
Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs. Just, te tiro la posta.
So cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know
But you are a
about
lorry
that.
man.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm a... No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Se te diría de nada, yo solo mencionaba al chabón.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's
Mira,
my
si
day
sos,
job.
si sos camionero acá,
Is my
se vienen las preguntas, loco, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit, man.
Tirame la posta.
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
There's more here. He's afraid of this crowd. Whoever
So
they
my dad,
are,
who the
more
fuck
than
is
he is of the
transporting the
racist
drugs here?
lorry man.
Oh, oh, blackmail. Oh, I like that. Me gusta la trocera. Okay,
Blackmail.
Fuck it,
No
blackmail.
use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him.
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years.
Vamos a
working
pasar
my way
15 años por otro lado, pero no. Vamos por la primera.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
Is the lady driver the old woman back there?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her.
Should be associated with the Hardy Boys?
I don't know. I'm not
Or these other
all
drivers?
of them. I don't.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them.
Okay,
I
fuck
don't-
you, man.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you.
No thanks. Ok, entonces tenemos... Vamos a ver ahora quién es esta Lady Driver. ¿Será la vieja entonces?
Me dice que la vieja se estaba haciendo. Estaba haciendo la pelotuda, pero mal,
Oh, fine, vamos a confrontar a la vieja de nuevo. Vamos a ver si nos dan otra opción para la vieja. A ver. Escúchame, dinosaurio. Habla.
Lowman.
Alright, are you the lady driver?
You just call me a lady, Sheriff.
Well, still the woman driver, you're the only woman here.
I'm not that either, Sheriff. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my
So
legs.
you're not the
I'm
driver,
only
blah blah blah.
terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Who is the female driver of
How
Toda?
should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of
Why are you
time
so
because
scary?
they can no longer recognize the
Concha tu madre,
person?
it's a long
ones,
haul.
the big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just in the middle of this town. There's a ghostly motorway. It takes all.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary. Then the feeling dissipates, and all you see is an
Awesome.
Okay, so no.
Okay. Guess not.
So es una vieja chota. Wait, ¿por qué me toman esto como que puedo entrar acá?
A ver, interactúa con eso.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy GGAD-made machine is well kept for such an old. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorry. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep.
Okay, sure.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Like this very gangster tough guy.
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously. He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared, racist lorryman.
Va, confrontalo,
Oh no, con el racist lorryman. Escúchame, Mr. Antidrogas.
Looking for something?
Fess up, you piece of
I
shit.
don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you
Listen
smirking?
up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Evangel West. You don't run Martinez.
So who
You
does?
don't
The
run...
lady driver?
No. He means la puta madre.
Exactly.
Yeah, him.
Okay, sure.
Then I
Who's-
presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him.
Oh, okay, he's onto something.
You're not
He's on a roll.
You wouldn't
Onto
be
something.
investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from
Se
him,
referían con
then it's a
Lady
good
Driver.
peon's
La,
job
la
to
puta
find out who
madre.
that is.
Title.
puta madre.
Tremendo
Title.
title, eh.
Tremendo
It's not a
title.
hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
Se la está
I'm not
traileando el
scared
que...
of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The
Damn.
lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
Make him tell you.
No creo que
what
sea
he
un
knows.
problema. Listen,
Men
pal.
like this only respect two things: strength and fear.
Strength no sobra, así que...
Time to turn up the volume.
Ok, vamos por la de verdad. Pelotudo, escúchame.
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
La primera respuesta es
What's your
demasiado
name?
aggressive.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go to the police station. This guy told mother to fuck off. Oh, Dios.
Fucking
Oh
homo.
my
Look,
Ahora tenés otro
fuck you,
título.
man. It's
Ah,
a lorry down
yes.
there. Green banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she
Who
is.
she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke,
Dyke
probably.
probably. I don't
I
know
haven't even
where
seen
the
her
fuck
forget
is it,
past
man?
the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now leave me the fuck alone.
A small temple by the monument.
No era muy difícil,
Green.
¿no?
Let's get into that.
A
Hubo
small
ganas de
temple by the
preguntarlo.
monument green. Got it, thanks. See? It wasn't so hard. Search for the lady driver's lorry cabin near the monument. See? Easy.
No, pero no te
O sea,
dejaban
teníamos que
encajar una
sacudirlo un
piña.
poco. Era puticón. Es un high school bully. Simplemente un lame high school bully. Is it this? Vamos a poner ese. O interactuar. ¿Qué tenés que ver?
This screen found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about.
Okay,
Unless
try to
it
pick in the
The
window.
glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely
Okay,
make out.
try the door
The
handle.
door is locked. The handle looks shiny. There's no picking this lock. The owner has put
How
special
are we going to
care
get this
into
open,
it.
Kim?
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Good
I don't know
idea.
how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough.
Physical
I can't
instrument,
afford it to
dude.
take any longer.
Para algo lo tenés.
Smash the window in with the pry bar. It's a good thing I always keep it handy. Bitch.
With a firm grip, you raise the pry bar. A glint of light catching on the tip. Call down the hammer of truth and justice.
Holy
Release your secrets, Lorry Cabin.
Bro, you are the police. Smash it apologetically.
No. Tenés que hacerlo así, cabeza.
Así es. No words, just fist.
The window shatters and droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering
Fuck the
over the
police
lorry
now.
floor and pavement.
Why, man?
Subtle.
Yep.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls.
Admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s. One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy. With
Enough of the posters.
The actresses and the
Sam
red
in the
looks
radio.
like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Would anyone need so many radios?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV.
Okay.
Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range
Okay.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right
Anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely enough.
What
The
else?
smell of 1,000
Check the
cigarettes.
pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Why would anyone glue a piece of sandpaper to the gas pedal?
Sandpaper? A novel technique. Must be to offer some...
The movie
Okay.
stars are still
Pull out
smiling.
the pull-out
A
toolbox.
metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Newspaper.
It's an issue of Petty Ferric from last Wednesday.
Look
It
at
looks
notes.
like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations
Ulan frequency
explain the base.
system.
These formulas look oddly painful.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The
Okay.
pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest.
I see.
Close the
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Alright. A word it is. Mr. Kim, ¿qué tiene para decir?
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather...
Okay.
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a... I'm not sure what the Ulan frequency is all about, but they may have some
frequency
significance.
or something.
Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed. Or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
La tecnología que estamos usando acá claramente es pre-internet. Así que es algo similar.
Algo similar.
Between you and your
Solo con otro
station,
nombre.
a worrying prospect.
How do you think this is connected to the Union?
We didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation. But somehow, I doubt that Evrard Claire. My suggestion is, we use it against the Union in any way we can, to our...
In short, this is a future angle.
Okay, what about the movie posters?
As elegant as they are, I don't...
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
Could the film industry be involved?
I'm going to say no.
Alright. There's an open investigation into this.
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation. Sometime later, when we are done here. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madre grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Fucking phone. Give me a sec.
No, ok, no hay problema, esperaremos.
Or not, pues solo es una vez.
Ah, bueno, ok.
¿Se dieron cuenta que era equivocado? Sure. Corruption.
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone.
Debrief over.
Debrief over. After you.
Ok, sure, vamos a hablar a la vieja chota. So.
A la otra vieja chota.
Ok, a la vieja, pero la que no tiene la cheta.
Exacto.
Porque esta como que está tan vieja que no está segura. Está como, let me check. Can't see. Cataracts. Mira la que está en la otra punta también. We gotta walk. Claro, pienso, ¿estaba esa persona ahí antes? I have to check later. A la vuelta chequeamos. Viajecitos al barquito. Another one. Another one. Ah.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Ahí me justo esto. Vamos a tiré de acá. Ahí está. Me parece que lo tenía más ajustado esto. Ah, todavía no me acostumbro a eso. Spoke to the doorman at the roundabout.
My eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Well, that's done.
Wait, where exactly are these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter, and I do apologise for the surveillance. Wild Pines, in any case, is a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation?
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn.
Fucking finally.
I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
Contain the situation, huh? Tell me again.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me.
In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
Momentary lapse of
They
faith.
were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker.
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
The new security detail.
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenel, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me.
Well, that
They wear
sucks.
ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
Wow, tremenda reinforcement.
So, what happened?
The story
Tremendo.
is, one of them, the colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
Oh,
He
no.
was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenel contractors carry out their orders. For now.
For now.
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded,
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
That'll be fun.
It will be all of them. The decision is already made.
I have to say, this is not disco. Dun, 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 dun. It creates rock.
No. Don't.
Maybe the investigations can team up, you know, do share resources and intelligence.
Surely you're joking. These people are killers. My only hope is that yours provides a single, concrete suspect before they indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
The Debarders have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
The muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
As I said, a bloodbath.
Bloodbath
Maybe
indeed.
a good bloodletting is just what Martinez need. Houses drenched in red, blood gushing down Rue de Saint-Cispar. The whole place mopped with a giant red rag. Fresh
Wash it
bullet
nice and
for all
clean.
the
No.
old buildings.
This is a pretty bleak scenario you're describing.
Many bleak scenarios have already come true. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
You said contain the
Yes.
situation?
I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of...
Since you are sharing, man, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Can you tell me about Crenel?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operation...
Meaning they're used to operating in wars.
Okay.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors. Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese
Anything
Island.
else?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenel. I have, and they will, However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here.
Said that the
Until they
deceased
do,
assaulted a
it's
woman.
or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
The passing on.
The remaining contractors, their tribunal. It's what they
It's
that the man was
teenagers.
killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
The lieutenant consults his notebook.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him. That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I
This
said,
colonel, the
it's
one
a
who was
rumor.
hanged, did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes.
His name
I did
was...
not Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Anything else
He
about the
was
guy?
40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to...
Indeed. This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. What else?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent. Odd, in a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury.
Must be hard to force your face to move in a new fashion. If you continue like this, you'll have an aneurysm. Then you'll have to.
Okay, we're remaining 2 mercs now.
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes.
You should show those meatheads exactly how savage you really are.
Estoy seguro que todo lo de physical instrument no sirve de nada contra una automatic weapon.
Ah, come on, dude.
Still need to know where they are. I mean, we
Sí,
can't
como tu
try,
cuerpo
pero
es
no
un arma.
vamos a entrar en bullet time.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved. Creo que podemos volver al rol igual.
Fíjate si puedes volver al rol.
That's wise. Our goal is to... they've gone to ground. They don't have...
You should show those meatheads exactly how savage.
Did you miss the part about ceramic
You missed the part about ceramic armor and automatic weapon.
That is a bad idea.
Sí, puedes volver.
Sí, puedo volver.
That's wise.
Okay,
Our goal
Sari,
is to...
that's enough for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is any...
Vamos a eso, para vamos a hacer un quick save. Auto save, un quick save, todos los saves. Ok, lady. Fez. Wait. Para que se me fue el iconito. Bueno, me cago.
Well, game.
No, game no está de acuerdo acá. Vamos a salir de acá y vamos a volar.
¿Qué tal si lo odias el fighter, grande? Es más sencillo.
No, pero o sea, el quick se puede después. Ah, el otro quick save después. Cierto. Tengo el otro quick save, que es el de hace 10 minutos.
Sí. Esquipeas el diálogo y probas el check mejor.
Fine.
Me parece más sencillo hacer eso.
Sí. Los juegos se vienen cargando. Okay, woman.
Okay,
Speak.
woman.
Yeah.
What are these
it doesn't
eyes?
In any case. Of course, I wouldn't know.
The words.
They contain the
Yes.
situation.
Then we're on the same page.
Tell me again.
They were dispatched after
Every worker.
a member
Every
of the
worker,
board.
security
Absolutely.
Who are
detail.
they?
Cronell. They wear
Pernell.
the
What
story he was
happened?
taken
Sexual
out.
assault. What
Nothing.
then? For now.
What is the name?
Whether to
It'll be all of them. The
This is not
decision
disco.
is already made.
Investigations. Can team up.
surely your if you don't
The débardeur.
have you ever seen these men?
The
As I
These
said,
man.
maybe
These man. Bugbear.
houses drenched in red, blood gushing
Isn't this a
down.
pretty bleak
all
scenario?
we can do is keep the rest from going the same way.
Can you tell me about
They
Cronell?
boast a long.
Me.
Yeah, sadly, if you
Do you know a
Oh,
in my
vamos
I
a lo
have,
importante.
and they will.
What are the remaining
They've
two
gone-
marks?
They don't have.
You should show those meatheads.
You're
I
likely
need
to
to know
run
what they
into them
are.
eventually.
Tell me,
When
woman.
that happens,
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
Mándale la primera. Mándale la
La
primera.
primera, sí,
maybe
claro.
so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a powder keg.
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if...
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
One is probably looking the roundabout.
would afford a good vantage point? In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I...
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a short wave at the ship's wheel.
I have another question for
I
you.
hope I can answer it better.
You said that the deceased assaulted the
Or he
woman.
didn't. This is
Ya que
the
estamos
remaining
con
that
esto,
the man
The lieutenant.
Odd.
last either way.
was
That's
this
a good question,
woman.
officer.
It's
If you
Colonel.
mean
His name
Lely.
was.
Is he was
Lily.
fought
Indeed. Is
in a way it was
Must be hard to force your face
How much
to
time
be-
do we have?
until the executions start. Truthfully, I don't
they don't report their progress to you?
not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal. It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Days. That's good enough.
I am sorry
Thank
to have been
you.
the bearer of bad news. If there is anything
You tell me
Thank
about
you.
these tattoos, le puede decir. Te faltaba una ahí.
Pero estaban todas en gris.
Te aparecía una arriba de todo antes de irte justo. Queda de mostrarme una foto.
Es la de los tattoos.
Sí.
Ya no sé si se han mostrado, porque no. No puede ser que no.
Ok.
No,
Eh,
la verdad que no creo que los tattoos sean algo importante. Porque
No,
si
no creo.
Si no nos dejarían seguir hablándole. ¿A dónde le tiramos a este?
Tírale a Shivers.
Shivers. ¿Este?
Sí.
Fine. Le digo. Espera, pero...
Aparentemente alguien se queja de que hay un check que es mandatory en el juego. Así que es el único check mandatory sí o sí en el juego requiere Shivers. For some reason.
No, menos mal que tenemos Big Strong. Amazing. Vamos a hablar de la persona que estaba ahí que no reconocíamos. Una persona nuevita por ahí. Ah, pero ahora sí le puedo hablar de nuevo. Es como que cuando terminás el Dialogue Tree, es como que el juego se estaterea y no te deja volver al... Te echo con 2 pesos este juego. ¿No?
you're back. Good. What can I help you with?
She reaches for the photo, takes it, then holds it in her hand for about half a minute.
It was taken with a trigette not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels. The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it. Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oranese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They start...
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Okay.
His platoon members? The other contractors, though I do not suggest you go and show them.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Mark it down.
Do what you have to do, Detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security, but if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
We will be careful, ma'am.
That's all, thank you.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Alright.
Estoy de vuelta, perdón,
Aparentemente los tatuajes que tiene el chabón, bueno, no pudo descifrar tanto de la mina, pero entiende que es como si fuese un mapa de waterways, como que de los viajes.
Ok.
Y le podemos preguntar al Scab Leader acerca de eso, pero bueno, por supuesto que no le va a gustar que le mostremos la foto del fiambre. Ask another about the tattoo's possible meaning. Ok, vamos, la mina ya está. Vamos a ver ese chabón que apareció que no estaba antes. Estaba como leyendo el libro. Este que está por acá. Vamos a repetir un actual save. Agarrar el save. Me mordió el save del orto. Puedo agarrar el save 02. Pero así, mister. Ven acá, porro. Vos. Lady. That working class woman. Hello.
Hello?
Who the fuck?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class
What
woman
are you doing?
looking for something to read.
Phenomenal.
It is.
Buenísimo.
I know you are.
Good then.
What with?
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing. Help her by carrying things? Maybe she needs a weightlifter. Maybe she needs you to fight her husband.
Your husband is
My
missing?
husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
So what I'm hearing is you don't really know where your husband is.
Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband
Don't
is.
you like to?
No.
I can totally help you find your missing husband.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't...
Kids are always going missing.
What are we doing here, man?
Always getting themselves killed.
Yo, I have no idea.
Ok, vamos a seguirlo. Let's just... vamos a seguir esto con el missing husband, con el alleged missing husband de esta persona que acabamos de conocer.
My husband? No, he's not.
Okay, thanks.
Your
children are
no,
missing?
Absolutely not. Are you a policeman or a nanny?
I police whatever I want. Where are
They are
they?
not missing so.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking. Given
Great, just making
I
sure.
see.
Your cockatoo is
I don't
missing.
mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being...
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get like this. It's better to indulge in
Man, I
them
was
this
asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing?
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
What?
Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing.
Alright, cockatoo not
Great.
missing. Great, got it.
Wonderful.
Watch her browse books.
Her hands move over the book. An array of neurons fire up with joy. Bum her a cigarette, lest it turn to pain.
What's up with the
The
moment?
woman before you.
Well, that was fucking pointless.
Yeah, that was like entirely pointless.
But you memorized the title for some reason. ¿No era que no podemos hablar con la persona que está acá adentro? O por ahí que no quería hablar.
A ver. ¿No te conviene hacer lo de la Union? Que te tenían, que estaban en el hotel.
A ver. Ni
No sé,
siquiera
me
habíamos
parece que te
entrado,
conviene
¿verdad?
ir directo. Creo que no, pero ya creo que puedes conseguir books para pasar el tiempo rápido.
A small mountain of colorful
Mountain
board
of
game
board
boxes.
games.
There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of
Stocky
shelf space
board
seems
games
to
you
be
have
taken up.
here.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda. Raubritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Yes, kids, friends, chicks, I have all those.
Then you're a lucky man, officer. Children are the greatest of treasures. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
O sea, es el Age, básicamente, pero en board game. You build a civilization that still has to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. Yeah, it's Age, alright. What are these things?
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
Son RPGs and others. What is that?
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path, a towering mountain of colorful board games.
No, we're not getting board games. Cagaban. What these?
You see a set of tattered curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Zookeeper, what's behind curtains?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the book?
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Let's ignore the curtains. No, we can find out. Just quick saving.
You see a tattered set of curtains.
Pull them open.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the...
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be...
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
I don't care, you can't stop me, I'll open them.
No! Please just talk to me, officer.
Lies. You see a tattered set of curtains and a
Fuck it.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A door.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Ooh, wow. I'm interested now. What's in here? Fuck. Fuck is this? There's a door. Chin chin.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little... What if you just break it down?
Break down the door. Fuck it. Au.
Uf.
Para eso está la endurance, papón.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame.
See?
It's
Easy.
going to take one more try to break through to the...
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Fuck the system. Just smash it then. Fuck it. Karate Hobocop strikes again. Damn. Loading screen. Estoy muy curioso en ver a dónde nos lleva esto. Me pongo una cortina con un cuarto donde me dice que no hay que entrar. Of course I'm gonna go in. Para eso está el quick save. ¿Qué tenemos acá?
Para eso también está el physical instrument.
Exacto. ¿Qué tiene para decir Kim?
Te quiere decir algo.
What is this place?
Looks
It's
like
an
a gym
adventure.
to me. It's an adventure.
Yes, but I doubt the electricity still works. Good
I
thing
think we have a flashlight on us. That's the
Some
point.
specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from... An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages?
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one.
Okay, sure. Okay. What this? Shot put ball. Okay.
Okay, sure.
You don't?
A barbell lies on the floor. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. There are no collars on the barbell.
What?
Lift them.
But what's the point?
Do it.
Fine, I'll do it.
You gotta demostrar que sos
Flex.
strong.
You gotta flex.
Flex.
For content, I don't know.
Conjuring up an inhuman amount of strength, you raise the barbell up in the air. Your biceps...
You're a savage. This is shit in the game. Say nothing.
A warm wave of accomplishment washes over your head as you drop the barbell. For a moment, it feels like you're strong enough to succeed at anything you...
Good technique.
Good technique. Yes, that's just... okay. Weird flex, but okay. Let's move on. Acá pues me vine hasta acá por más que ni le hablé a la mina. But you know what? This could be... esto es spoopy. Oh no.
Oh no, ¿dónde carajo te metiste en principio?
Oh no, boludo, nos van a matar. Hasta que... menos mal que trompé el quicksave, hasta acá llegamos, boludo. Hasta acá llegamos. Hay varias cosas que puedo hacer. Esa es la primera. Money, I'll take that. Venga. Fuck, ahí está. What's in here? Production schedule filament what? ¿Qué? The fuck?
The fuck is that shit?
Silver attempt to decide its production schedule. Note, this filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. The fuck? And the shot put ball, of course. Playing shot put, a favorite pastime of elderly gentlemen. I feel like you should hold on to this and make good use of it. Selling such beautiful old school sports equipment would be a sin. Bueno, los otros muchachos estaban buscando la bola. I got the ball.
You got a ball.
I got the ball, así le puedo decir now. Go fuck yourself. Así la tiro de nuevo.
Hay algo más al fondo,
Eso es lo que estoy viendo. O sea, examinar de a poco. What the fuck is
Your
this?
flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles,
Este elf
sketches, and
character.
schemes, like some ancient cave. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you
Inspect
can.
the
These
drawings.
lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle, translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different.
Summon the
It's
welkin.
Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and the hull door, the twar.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
Well, this is occasional. No.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
The
The
photos.
photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see, entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of albeit dark and cold. This vision also feels cozy. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for
schedule?
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI. It looks a bit like an academic calendar. So much pain. Back pain, neck pain. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes...
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says,
See the production
"See the
schedule
prompt
filament for
filament
details."
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out. The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black. Outside, a cold wind wraps the building."
Okay, so TLDR, la mina era Major D&D Head.
This appears to be some kind of machine
Ah, esta es la
with
máquina
a
para leer el
cube-shaped
cubo.
heart and a wired framework.
A radio computer.
Radio computer.
Just sitting here without anyone inside.
What he means is that these things cost... This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC51.
Think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned.
Alright, turn it
The
on.
machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from
Look
its
inside the
slum. It's
compartment.
empty like a beehive without its brood. Some
Es
cables
que la
have been
música
left
está tan
dangling,
rara ahora, me está que
disconnected.
It's a good thing you can't hear that. It's some spooky shit.
The filament you have would fit perfectly
Escucho
inside
tu
the
estación, sí.
Is it the production schedule?
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard,
Just play.
a bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound... Oh no. It was already glowing and now it's all... The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned...
Good morning. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Wait, what?
The filament you have inserted into the...
Ah,
that
right,
was
thanks.
a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
I don't know.
If you are unsure, could you open the hatch on the compartment? Don't touch the wires. Okay, good. Please repeat the password.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
That sounds bad. A login
A
attempt.
login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords...
Fortress accident. Is there anything else?
What
I
did
can
you
do
call me,
for
Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using. One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's
Calling radio game? Excuse me?
any other questions?
Okay, sure.
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
We're all paranoid. What? Part doesn't here because radio computer guys are all paranoid. Okay, but where are you? What the fuck?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian repeater station. It's my job to know where you are. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by...
On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a...
Now, Please tell me if there's anything else
Say the
I
password.
can... Good. Please repeat the password.
It's my birthday. Can you give me a hint?
Still no.
This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for stress accident.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat?
I don't know the fucking
Receive
password.
for stress accident is
So
thank
for now.
you and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys
What's it
shine
don't print,
on the key. Nothing happens.
Ok, vamos a sacarlo.
The
Primero
filament
que.
slides out of its glowing nest.
Nothing.
Something's missing. There's no tape in the player.
That was weird.
That was something.
That was something,
This
I
old
guess, yeah.
fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker.
Y acá está
The
el
mesh
fucking
spreading over the
math
stone
project.
like blood vessels on alabaster skin. Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123, unclear.
Frequencies for what?
It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and
Medical?
you think so. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one.
The game
red
master
arc
frequency.
titled, the gate looks like a surveillance probe. They must have had massive air width. These things don't come cheap.
This game, who's
Whoever
playing?
decides to call in to a list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas.
My god. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Huh.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble.
Fuck. Some advanced game. ¿Qué le va a decir Kim?
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
It's just a failed business.
Yes, that is the question.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine...
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
How are you planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
Pero esto es básicamente como si fuese un text-based game, pero con una radio. Donde los comandos los mandás por a través de una radio, te dice you can go, you see a cliff, you can jump, you can go left, you can go north, you can go south.
Básicamente.
Sí, qué bizarro, con una radio. Y tiene que haber alguien bancándose ese laburo de escuchar al pelotudo que quiere hacer eso.
A ver, había cosas... A ver, siempre existe esto de... Esta cosa estúpida de... Let's play chess, pero... Mandándonos cartas. Tipo... boy.
O yo no me acuerdo
tipo,
que no nos pusimos
2
con
años
Erika a
hasta
probar
terminar.
un coso de chess que es online. Que eso funciona un poco mejor porque te dan... Es como que haces one move a day. Pero igual, es como medio raro, pues estás detached del match.
No, yo sé, pero por cartas tipo... Puedes estar años en la misma partida de chess.
Dios. Sí, son estas roundabout ways to do shit.
Sí.
Yeah.
His fascination is
Menos
swept
mal
aside
que
other
COVID
concerns.
agarró en la época cuando tenemos internet, ¿no?
Sí. O sea, sí, se nota que esto claramente es antes del internet. O no... Para hacer un juego de D&D por la radio, eso hay que tener plata primero nada para hacer eso, porque es un servicio que tenés que mantener.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people.
Sí, es una paja hacer eso. Pero tenés que tener imagínate tener una estación de radio solo por un fucking game. O perdón, varias frecuencias encima, ¿no? Es una paja.
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in GGAD, Messina, but I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the We World board game, with hit death thrown in.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
It's just to play the cheap money out of their investors' pocket. What? Yeah, they were insane they thought they could do this. Esto parece una cosa muy, muy alocada.
yes, especially in here. Okay, let's keep moving.
Okay, but there's more.
Oh my god,
But
there's
wait,
fucking more.
there's more. Hay otra puerta. Era más grande esto que el local. Whoa, wait, hold up.
¿Dónde carajo está?
Wait, what the fuck am I looking at? No me digas que esto es una heladera.
You see a
No.
terrifying ice bear with a
Ice
strange
bear
compartment
fridge.
in its belly. The door is covered in frost. This ice bear is a hyper carnivore. Be careful.
Crack open the
A
door.
gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun. The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached.
Take the
You
notes.
pocket the note and the little fridge magnets.
Some
keep
desk
it.
and
A
wrappers.
friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
Somewhere in the past, it's summer. 5-year-old Fifette lets go of her mother's hand. Change
So it's better to sell ice cream from this hyper
I know.
carnivore.
What an unfortunate marketing choice.
Yep.
What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
I mean, yeah, está conectado
The
todavía.
fridge buzzes with energy.
Okay. I see. Ice to
That
see you,
was-
sure. That was something.
I guess.
Yep. Yep. Okay, okay. What these?
A thick layer of
Furnace.
coal dust covers the furnace.
Is there a
Coloring it
fucking
pitch
furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire.
Only dead rats.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear. The echo is so prominent.
What are you doing?
I hear the murderer of the hanged man talking. Yeah, I can hear someone.
Wait, really? You should investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
Leave. No voy a ir full Robocop. Se escuchaba a alguien claramente. That is a hidden doorway. What? No, pero primero voy a para ver acá. I'll take the health. What these?
2 cables are
Breaker
plugged
box.
into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one.
No vamos a plagar nada todavía. Insane mesh tank top. Wear it at your own risk. No, es un asco.
No.
Ahora mismo la handwritten note.
The
Ah.
note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's
Read the
someone
note.
has scribbled. S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker.
Wonder who wrote
Looks
that
like
note.
someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little
Had to
surprised.
live in a
That's a
hurry.
plausible hypothesis.
With a filament
It belongs
memory.
inside a radio computer, storing
Ah,
its
la
memory.
cosa.
It's like the production
Who's the
schedule.
literate ginger
Really?
kid?
You don't have a single guess?
I mean, Kuno?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our
Do you have an
encounter.
idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the iceberg.
Could know the way. Okay. Había un secret tunnel. Vamos a chequear eso.
Chequealo.
What
A few
this?
bricks have fallen off,
Hole in the
revealing
wall.
a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
There's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole.
Okay.
Your hand reaches deep into
Ah,
darkness.
hueco en la
and
pared,
spider
mete la
web.
mano.
Rifles,
These
Kim.
good?
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one
Hay
catches your
un
eye.
bolt action rifle ahí.
It's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own
Is it
way.
the same gun that fired the fatal bullets?
It's the same type of weapon, yes. A breech loader. But it's not the same gun. This one's been out of order for years. I'm afraid our search for the
What does this
real-
mean?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence.
Alright. Puede servir de referencia al menos. Good. ¿Qué más? Okay, había una salida a la derecha. Let's check that. Let's try that. What the fuck, man? El secret basement desde la librería. El Epic Radio D&D Project.
Y de nada, rifles.
The
Y
Iceberg
y un
Fridge and then rifles.
Iceberg Fridge.
Y el búnker con los rifles. What the fuck is going on, man? Y estamos acá afuera, wow.
Wow.
What this?
Okay.
An old call box with
Oh,
a matrix
whoa,
of
whoa,
push
whoa,
buttons
whoa.
lists
Whoa,
all
man,
the
choices.
in the East
No call box
Delta
with a matrix
Command
of push
Center.
buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Command Center.
An off-key melody starts playing.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Sorry.
Please don't do that. Doorbells are not toys.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
What are these things?
You ring the doorbell. Just seeing the words Andrew Orlando gets your hackles up.
Ultimate Tips boxing
It's
for
very
young
existent.
athletes and gym.
All you hear is static.
24-hour window.
Ring the doorbell.
Emma's Fashion Atelier.
For a minute or
Fabron's
two,
Taxi.
looks like someone has melted.
Slipstream.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. You can almost hear them.
Hello?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electrics. Have you come to place an order?
Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA?
Hold on. Translated Electrics. I thought I was calling Slipstream SCA.
My God,
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
it's
Sorry?
you. My God, I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
It's a woman, and she knows.
Excuse me?
She must be mistaking you for someone else.
Do we know each other?
Michelle, just please.
Wait, what?
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes, and you
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months.
Hold on.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been
Oh my
different.
god.
a spot of static overrides her.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
What about what?
She sounds like the cold is deep
¿Qué está pasando?
under your skin, as if you were talking to someone. She
Hello?
doesn't answer.
Still there?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the
Fuck!
bay. You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box.
Ok, no me interesa eso. Fortress Accident SCA.
Silence. No
Of
one's
course.
home at
Provashol
Accident.
ICT.
Silence. No
Main
one
holding,
answers.
Building B, Whirling and
The
Rags.
same waiting room music, but no one receiver anymore.
No, perdón. Ah, no puedo escribir 10, qué pelotudo.
Nothing happens after you're going to just stand there and take it from a doorbell.
¿Qué? Punch the doorbell? Kiss the doorbell? No.
The doorbell agrees.
No, I don't care.
The entire crew looks
11.
silence. No one answers.
12.
This button looks new, but
This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Well, that was fucking pointless. Ahora sí vamos a hablar de la mina. Well, that was a waste of time.
That was a waste of...
Excepto por el rifle. El rifle estuvo peor. Vamos a ver qué nos dice la mina después de que nos le invadimos el basement. Y que le tiramos abajo una puerta. Creo que a ver si le puedo cerrar la cortina al menos por poderla disimular. No, no me deja. No. Excuse me.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now.
Dark psychic energy.
Leeching onto my shop.
Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme
I
methods.
suppose it's all over now. I guess there's just a door. This place is cursed, Detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at... I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
Host Almighty, she prays, guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the door. Blessed be your
Cursed,
name.
but I thought the curse wasn't real.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a police... All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little...
Her facade has dropped. Now
But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
The entity, what?
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows
chimney?
more.
What the fuck?
Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows what some unnatural magic, I assume.
Fuck?
You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could yell into it or something. Make some noise.
I had a few more questions about the curse.
okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
How does this
The
curse manifest itself?
Is so much worse than it's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy. Officer, there's nothing natural about entire companies declaring there's something wrong with this building. I can tell you.
the woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense.
Goodness, you're already doing good.
What
Brad,
you got?
everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself.
Fine.
She smiles and nods.
Is that your daughter?
Yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post
Yes, of
doing
course.
wonderful? Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
5, 1, not impressed. 10.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Sure.
The woman before you scans
Sure thing, book peddler. Ok, nos dieron de paso una nueva task. Investigate doomed commercial area.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that was extra. ¿Y ahora qué le metemos? A Shivers, de nuevo. Empezamos a stackear a Shivers.
Sí, empezá a stackear Shivers, por favor.
Fine. So changing those. Okay. That was something else. ¿Qué estábamos haciendo?
Hablarle a Union Box, que dije que tenés que hacerla hace rato. Los que están en el hotel.
Yeah, that guy. Sí, pues ya hicimos lo de Joyce, así que eso es lo que quería hacer al principio. Fue un interesting. It was quite an adventure. Tirar abajo la puerta. Encontrar el basement, encontrar un rifle. Por ahí el rifle puede servir de algo. No sé si nos sirve el conocimiento del Bear Fridge, pero sure. Volamos a Wolverine
Fridge,
Racks
dude.
y interrogamos al muchacho.
Esa debe ser ese es el refrigerador más copado que he visto.
That's cool. Ocuparía mucho espacio. Claramente necesitarías ponerlo en el living, en algún lado donde te sobre.
Ah, no, prácticamente inútil. Pero.
It's
it looks
fucking cool. It's a fucking polar bear. But it's a fridge.
But it's a fridge.
Ok. Es un excelente quick save. Antes que nos mueran a palos. Escuchame, flaco.
This is where you say your bit.
Detective.
Why don't you talk about the man hang out back?
Oh, this is about him.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy, hanging up there.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him.
You might want to start asking your questions now.
Questions? To hell with that.
Get right up in the
Get
big
right
dick's
up in the
face.
big dick's
Physical
face.
confrontation.
Physical confrontation.
Man hang in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss.
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt, like we use in the harbor?
Yes.
Because we took it from the harbor where we work.
As he speaks, his fists contract, going through.
We did this together.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
That's it. Game's over. We got the perpetrator. It's credits roll. But there's a catch. Yeah, but there's a
There
catch.
is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Wait, really?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
What? Look, I'm just doing my job, dude.
Oh, so you are just a simple, well-meaning man, eh?
Oh
So is hanging a man, slowly, without breaking his neck.
Who got the shots that
Are
night?
you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a hardy boy without. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
No, but seriously, dude.
Who do you fucking think does?
¿Es el Moyano? I don't fucking know. Sure. Let's go with Everard.
You keep him the fuck out of this. We have autonomy.
Oh, claro, tiene autonomía el chaval.
When Titus Hardy says he runs the Hardy Boys, he means that in an administrative capacity. On that night, everyone acted as
No
one.
venga con esta gang bullshit, man. Come on.
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax.
O sea, la mitad de la conversación es la mina. I'm not talking to you, lady.
Seemed like a good way to end the week.
Hold on, making another victim.
We don't associate. Yeah!
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus.
Why did you kill the guy?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum.
That's it?
And he stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had cohort.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
I can't prove it. But I know he was sent by the Wild Pines.
Hold up.
Cause one night he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm RNE's goddamn special forces and I'm gonna fuck you all.
Ah, ok, otro poeta que gracias al poder del alcohol se mandan acá. Sounds like a certain someone. Suena como alguien
No,
que
no,
conozco
who you're
muy
talking
bien.
about. Nope, no me suena.
No,
Creo.
suena como alguien capaz de revolear la verga, vender la pistola, tirar la badge, God knows where. Just... Entonces, espera, el
Y
chabón que
probablemente
lo
vender
colgaron
su
o
propia
este
gun.
chabón. Dios.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some RNE's
really.
paratrooper song.
And so he's
Said
gonna fuck everyone. Okay.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there.
Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning, to kill us all if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was...
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night. Drink.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl.
Okay.
Young. Gets into the second verse of Liver Lake. The fucker grabs her legs. Show me your cunt. Why don't you show me your cunt? Then,
What is wrong with
gets
this
knocked
guy?
on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got...
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Right, but who did he rape then?
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter.
Oh, claro, pero me pueden decir tranquilamente que sí, agarramos y lo colgamos al muchacho sin problema.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
Este tipo me está drenando más neurona que todo lo demás en el PC al mismo
We
tiempo.
hanged him up by his neck. Until he...
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school?
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied. Can you explain?
The lieutenant goes in for the leg sweep.
Ooh.
Titus doesn't.
We... Look. I'm not gonna play 20
come on, man.
questions with you, capo. I'll say it again.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clapped him in the back of the head. He went down.
That's right, lawman. And then
Ooh, composure. Podemos esquipearnos la bullshit.
Fíjate la bullshit.
Fuck it. Oh.
They're admirably surprising.
Oh my god,
man.
This one, but he's
like what?
Okay, para.
He could always just
I think we're
No.
going to stick around. I've done this.
Good luck with...
Forget about their games. You've mapped
Pero no,
out
el
the
Established Authority no lo vamos a hacer. Yo quiero pasar eso. No puede. Así no va a quedar esto.
Es que es patético.
Por más que me drena
fallar,
el
¿viste?
cerebro estos muchachos. Pues se hacen los pija larga, pero... Sabemos que en realidad son todos nerds de secundaria por dentro. Así que no me vengan con este tough boy shit. El único con 14 physical instruments en la sala, it's me. Chame, pelotudo. Perdón, pelotude.
This is where you say your bit.
Detective.
Oh.
Yeah, the man hanged out back.
Questions? To hell with that.
Uh,
Get right up in the...
Did you do it? Habíamos dicho.
Funny. But my partner...
Why is there a container belt? Yes, why?
As there's a catch hidden somewhere.
But there's a
There
catch.
is no catch. These 7 honest men have all
Uh,
equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Why did you kill him? So he's a mercenary.
What kind of...
The kind that... I can't prove it.
How did you even know?
Really?
Yeah. We couldn't believe.
Wrong. To kill us.
Yeah.
He grabs...
Yeah.
Okay, show me your cons, it says. Okay
What
then.
about him?
You murdered him.
Or send them to reunion to rot. Or
Just doing my job.
So he's hanging a man. Slowly.
Who called the
Are you
shots?
Do you think you could do that?
Titus.
Who do you fucking think does?
¿Qué pasa si le hice esta?
That's right, asshole.
I think you got your answer.
No. You did not get an answer.
When did this happen? How long had you known the victim?
Quiet.
By the...
No. Why don't you...
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus.
How did you kill
We
him?
hanged him up by his...
Didn't they teach you?
The autopsy...
The lieutenant got...
yeah.
That's right, lawman.
Char, flaco.
And we...
Cut the bullshit. La puta madre.
Well, this one.
Oh my god, ¿cómo es que no sale? Tenés buenas probabilidades de que salga. Holy shit.
Forget about their games.
Vamos a skipear a esa.
Es que no entiendo cómo es que no
No,
sale.
encima para colmo tenían +1 en eso, porque o sea, había una información que le saqué o una forma en la que llegué que me sumó para la choice para colmo.
Holy shit, no, we're just being unlucky, aren't we?
First time's the charm, man. Pero encima no es un check que puedo hacer, no es un white check.
No, es uno que... Es que si es un red check, probablemente es muy importante hacerlo bien.
Por eso.
Te puedes...
It's
te
red
puedes
for a
ayudar mucho.
reason. A menos que sea acerca de la nerd stuff. En cualquier caso, bueno...
Oh.
Me importa mucho.
I can't...
Questions? To hell with that.
Just do it.
Funny.
Pretty boy.
Container be coward.
As
we...
Escúchame, David Hater.
There is no catch.
Tírame lo que yo quiero saber.
These
How
7
did you
honest
kill
men-
him?
We hang...
The autopsy...
The lieutenant...
yeah. That's right, lawman.
A ver, flaco.
Titus
Come on.
is solid as a rock. And so
Oh,
are
for
a few
fuck's
others.
sake.
But
Challenging success. Ojo, success, ¿eh? It worked.
Sí, sí.
Así que vamos a ver. Who's cracking under the pressure? The fat Angus.
a single sentence would wear him out. He can't take the length of the questioning. Keep it going long enough, and he'll crack.
Mr. Tats, what did you use to knock the victim
My
out?
fucking elbow, Copper. Samurai boxing style.
Where did all this action take
Right
place?
fucking here. The fucker started coming to our bar. Asking
Hey, you.
for it.
No. Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy.
Keep your eye on this powerful
The
guy.
powerful guy,
Sooner
huh?
or
There's something you're not telling me.
And fuck you, too, Copper. Picking on Angus like...
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not
Right.
yet.
Like what?
Okay.
Bueno, ahora sabes que es the weakest link. Ahí.
Ya sabemos cuál es el muchacho. Bueno, vamos a volver a conseguir la información esta.
How many people? Or send them to reunion to rot. Or-
Look, I'm just doing my
So
job.
he's hanging a man.
Who
Slowly.
called the
Do
shots?
you think you could do that?
There's Titus. Point at Titus.
No. You did not
When did
get
this
it.
hanging
You
accident occur? How long had you known?
Quiet.
By the...
No. Why don't you...
Uh,
That's enough insinuation for today.
why did you kill him? He was a mercenary.
The kind... I can't prove it.
How did you even know?
Yeah.
At least
We
says
couldn't
it.
believe
The
it
fucking
either.
cunt.
But he fucking did.
Wrong. To kill us all.
Yeah, he said it was his...
He grabbed some.
Yeah. Show me your
Yeah,
cunt.
show me your cunt, I get
Aren't
it,
you?
yeah, sí.
Me and you, G.
No.
Who did he
There's
rape?
nothing
No
you
les
can do for him.
interesa.
He's stonewalling.
What about the bullet?
Huh?
There was a bullet in the dead man's brain. Why was it there if you hanged him?
Claro, se lo colgaron porque tiene una bala en la cabeza.
How the fuck do I know? Anyone could have shot him. Target practice, maybe.
This line of questioning is over. You got the cause of death already? Hanging. If there's any post-mortem trauma, it's your problem.
Deja de meterte, flaca,
This will
no.
not turn into
¿Qué
a
te metes? Estoy
cross-examination.
hablando con el muchacho. Why don't you just arrest you?
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
Not in the arresting mood.
A fearful readiness, like an electrical by your side. The lieutenant keeps his hand away from his hole, while the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve. There's a knife in there. Some of the others reach for their weapons. Their eyes are
Esto
light.
suena bueno. Easy now.
Wise move. You
Yeah.
made the right
No,
choice
sí. El momento que saca el cuchillo el chabón, sale alta Game Over Screen,
out of our booth. We're not gonna...
Pues si él tiene el cuchillo, no sé si otro de esos poli tiene la pistola. Well, we know some stuff.
Nothing. Your investigation here is done.
Prove your authority.
I think we're just around. Thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to third-degree murder, even if it is a group response.
Good luck with that.
Task update. Prove your authority to the Hardy
Cop
Boys.
is gonna hear from us. Real law officials.
Forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters.
Ooh,
Reading the footprints
establish
in the yard should be
authority.
easier
Weak
now.
when you first met. ¿Cómo que weak? Uno de authority. Dios. Esperá, podemos hacerla 7 y volver a hablarle. Porque tiene un white check.
Sí, intenta esa.
Tiene white
Intenta
check.
esa, a ver.
Por ese chabón simplemente se vuelve a la mesa. Autosave. Okay, pal. I'm gonna establish my fucking authority, man.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Okay, flaco. 3%.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts.
Kim, I need your gun.
This is
why.
I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
Everybody calm
What
down.
in the name of...
Dad, I don't want to give you...
The fuck is
What is
happening?
happening?
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
Trust me, Kim. I am merely flesh.
Merely what?
The pressure in the room.
Be careful, it's loaded.
Wait, she actually gave me the gun.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
But I want to point it at them.
I want to point it at them. Everyone knows how to do that. You're a special man.
What?
Okay. This sounds like a terrible idea.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Genuine panic flies across the lieutenant.
No va a meter un autosave, ¿no?
Fellas, you getting any of this?
I got to kill myself. Now you fucking whore. Sí, vamos a hacerlo así. Joder, wow. There you go. He actually did pull the
Well, there you go.
And there's the newspaper clip. Deranged cop kills himself. Yep.
Wow.
Can't say I'm surprised. That is true. Guard tenía la posta. Wow, there's that.
Yeah, that was a terrible idea.
Yeah, that was not a good idea. Ok, quizás hay una forma de subir las chances de ese authority check. Vamos, había otras choices que podemos hablar. Por ahí no nos dice nada interesante, pero let's try.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still
A
here.
ver, Southern David Hater. Scan the room.
No. Eyes here. You got business with my...
Yeah, you fuck with the Hardy Boys, you...
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No.
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're not even being fucked.
Easy, fellas. We got...
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture of the actors here. You could take another
Take
look
an
at
aggressive
Jackson.
step
The room
closer.
is silent. Get further in there. Escalate.
Dude, you're going side to side, cracking your neck.
What the fuck is this?
Tienes physical instrument, dude. You gotta do it.
His eyes narrow. He's right. This guy's tough. Get the
Gauge eye twitch.
What do you think you're doing? You hear? But I can do this all night long.
I can do this all night long, buddy.
Do not explain or defend yourself. Attack.
Sure.
Good. The twitch in his eye replies. I've beaten a man so hard he doesn't move.
Están hablando sin palabras.
Maybe I kept his head
Esto es
underwater.
puro body language.
With
Body
begrudging
language,
respect,
apparently.
he leans back. The room
Physical
around him
standoff winner. Y siguen 3%. Wow.
Porque ya, a ver, porque vos ya tenés uno de authority.
Y
base.
es max encima, es 16, es godly el check. Es max
Ay,
authority. Perdón, no, ni siquiera, tenemos max physical instrument, que es 14, es más del máximo.
Es más del máximo.
¡Qué bestia!
Porque se supone, creo que podés subir más physical
Sí,
instrument,
con...
pero necesitas tipo subirte el cap.
No, por ejemplo con items.
Sí.
También con equip. I want to talk about hang again.
Just get the dead guy's autograph.
Good
Ah,
one,
está en lo mismo,
Titus.
no more questions.
About fucking time.
Still haven't explained the bullet I found in Hangman's head.
You still on about that bullet?
It is mighty.
Mighty.
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads.
Yeah, that doesn't answer the fucking question.
I guess it's only like...
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
Le pongo usar la bala.
Wow, he's got it in a real evidence bag, and
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have
Maybe
told
hang
you
it
what
was a
happened.
cover up for the
You know
shooting.
what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid. And his brain...
Around the bullet, man. That's a good one.
Yeah, around the bullet, yeah.
Ok, más ejemplo de lo que parece.
I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys...
yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk.
No, he meant before he was hanged. Did you shoot him?
Before? After?
For...
During? This is
Flaca, deja de
getting
meter, me
ridiculous.
tenés las pelotas
I
llenas,
told you
flaca.
what happened. Stop
Salí.
wasting your time.
Te voy a pegar el tiro a vos.
Never been worried in my life, lawman.
Ah, pará, no sé por qué no me scrollé ahí. Ahí está. Strange reaction
Talk
to
to
bullets. I talked to Joyce, vamos con esta. ¿eh?
Yeah. By friends.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Nervous, snickering. There's a rush of adrenaline
Yeah,
present.
they're coming
This is
for you,
what
man.
happens if you take the law into your own hands.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are...
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got...
Yeah. A well-oiled murder.
The
That
mood
is
on
fucking
the
crazy,
rise.
what the fuck?
They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole Merc platoon.
The mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ester 50s, Zealagars. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
With the ceramic
I guess
armor.
we're gonna see, aren't we?
See what they don't?
Yeah. Like you've been up against ceramic. You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing. And it didn't.
Screen is bad news.
So are the local gang. Yeah.
These people are trained military professionals.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know.
Gone rogue, man.
Big fucking surprise. They hired.
He's really prepped himself up for this.
Oh.
What do you mean? Okay.
Ok.
I mean, okay, they're going to wipe you the fuck out. What are we doing? I mean, that is true.
they kind of are
No,
going to
they
do it.
won't. Get out of here.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to
Warned
war
about the
with an
tribunal, más
attitude
2,
like
y
that.
sigue siendo 3%. Si no, no cambia,
Oh my
simplemente
God.
la diferencia de stonks es muy, muy zarpada. Mira, vamos a hacer eso. Vamos a intentar hacer check. Vamos a ver qué pasa.
Espera, fíjate si te puedes equipar algo también que te suba, tipo, Authority. O si tenés un skill point, mandáselo. También Authority.
Layer of Oblivion. Me la puedo equipar.
Ok.
¿Qué más? That's it. That's all I've got. Tenemos...
Fíjate si alguna de las prendas que tenés te está bajando la stat.
Ah, eso iba a fijarme. Not really.
No, ok.
La otra ropa que
¿Tenés
tenemos...
algún skill?
No, that's it.
Y no tenés...
Oh yeah, rifle.
¿cómo se
This
llama?
is a weird rifle.
Yeah, that's a really weird rifle.
No se la forma de
Fíjate
stock,
si no te puedes
pero
poner un skill
es
point.
un rifle viejo. 4-shot bolt action military rifle with a bullet. Ok. No, skill points no tenemos, si no estaría iluminado eso.
Ok.
Así que, yeah. We're just gonna...
You
You know,
just
sometimes
gotta
you just gotta motherfuck it. They say it's a circus, yeah, baby, say fuck you.
Looks like the circus left
Slag
town.
the sick,
Yeah,
Clowns are
bam.
still here.
8% ahora. Fuck it.
Ok, es algo.
Oh
As you go in
yeah.
this room full of sweaty men.
Oh
swearing,
yeah, fuck
drinking,
you.
spitting out tobacco.
I
Does
get
this
it,
look
Daddy.
familiar?
Oh, you guys really are the authority around here. You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I'm also a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people.
You saying we don't help people? I've been doing.
They don't know, man.
They don't know, man.
They weren't here. We had 3...
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
Exactly.
So what? What do you want from me?
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
As before, why are you hiding the victim?
Titus is hiding nothing.
You want to talk to her? Fine, talk to her. So long as you treat her with respect. No questioning. No harassing.
What is her name?
Claudia.
Okay, sure.
Claudia.
She's
Mira, era la primera mina que vimos en el hotel, justo.
real pretty one. Silver
mira.
jumpsuit, blonde. That's Amonju
Mira.
with an O.
Actually,
See,
estoy
was
viendo acá
that
una
so
guía,
hard,
was-
man? The fucking
viendo la
name?
guía, that is actually very important que te dio esa información.
The girl upstairs.
Oh, y ahí tenemos otro
That
más.
can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you.
Okay.
Oh. Uh-oh. Esto no va a sacar moral, seguro, si no pasamos este. Said you don't remember being a cop, said you don't remember reality, talk about your room and crying out. Ooh, yeah.
Good try.
Okay, fuck it.
You inexplicably act cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging.
Okay.
Like some...
I don't understand what's.
Yeah, that was Morales, todavía.
Nothing. We just have a
Para
few
eso tenemos
more
los ítems, por
questions.
si es necesario.
Then we'll be on our way.
So where's the relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their.
But
It was
you know.
like that karaoke incident all over.
Okay, enough.
Okay,
All of this is
so
irrelevant to
the
the
rape, when was that?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again.
Yeah, of
so
course
what
not.
does it matter?
It would help if we establish a time.
All right, 2 weeks maybe. I don't know.
Repite la vida en la poronga. What is your relationship with her?
I know her.
How well?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth.
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here.
Oh, you partied, right?
He tries to make it sound real casual.
Oh yeah, you
but the
partied,
muscles
yes.
on his neck.
Sure.
She's
You
not
mean
from around here.
Revachol? Nah, she's an immigrant.
Don't you give her any more trouble. Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both. What's with all the silences? It's like these. And what was up with the party?
You said you partied. Cool. That's cool. But what do you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Was it sex?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're saying we were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any
Put
details.
your sneak away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic.
Okay.
That's all you're gonna get for now.
I think I know her.
You don't know her.
No, you're wrong. I do.
Not the way I do.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Remember what I said. Freight train.
Ok, déjalo así, por ahora.
Let's go with the rape victim again. No pasa nada, no, nada más para
No, ese es para volver a ese dialogue tree.
Para volver al dialogue tree. Okay, that's important actually. Ahora podemos interrogar a la mina esa. And that's actually important. Pero Kim tiene algo para decir. ¿Qué le va a decir Kim? ¿Qué se te ocurre?
Officer, what was that?
What was what?
You looked strange when he mentioned
You know that
the
woman?
assault victim's name. Is there
Yes.
something I should know before we talk to her?
She knows I did some pretty crazy stuff before I passed out, that I partied hard and not very mental healthy. I mean, está ahí nomás. She can hear.
Nada más.
So she overheard you? Or did you
She
party
overheard me listening to
together?
music and doing weird things from her room. It's the one next to yours.
Anything else?
She knows I didn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
I met her in the hallway after I
Understood.
woke up.
You were not in good shape.
I didn't rape
What
her.
you're saying is, you raped her?
Ice is forming on the inside of you.
No.
Then, don't ever say that again. What else?
Good. I asked her where we are. What city is this? Maybe in what year? Something like that.
That's clearly your interrogation technique. Anything else?
Nothing this far.
We'll be alright, officer.
Alright then. Pero si no le gustó el I didn't rape her, ¿ok?
Es que suena tipo muy incriminatorio.
Claro, es como, wait, what would you even have to say,
I
man?
didn't.
Nunca te dudé, pero ahora lo dijiste y dijo,
Okay, I didn't fuck her, okay? Are you sure about
Okay,
that?
swear, mom, I'm fucking King Arthur.
Ay, Dios.
Ok. Y acá, espera. Speak to the assault victims. There you go, ¿ves? Una task nueva, justita. Y acá vamos a hacer el save 2 de nuevo. And we'll leave it at that. Ok. Eso fue something. Yeah, I guess. Fucking Hawk, todavía con la... Todavía tenemos el white tank. Que te da más physical instrument.
Sí, no, ahora ponete todo de vuelta como estaba, por favor.
No, lo único que tenía diferente es... tenía el pry bar.
¿Qué tienes un azul? Ah.
Esto está en la left y esto está en la right. Ahí está, tiene el pry bar. Y vamos a seguir de nuevo por favor.
Sí, este es un buen spot para dejarlo cedeado.
Sí, pues se viene la interrogation con la mina esta. En vez de hacer al revés, que preguntarle sobre qué poronga pasó, decirle flaca por adelante o por atrás. Anyway.
Wait, no.
Anyway, ¿fue afuera o adentro? Anyway, next time vamos a ver el that there.